Hey guys, watching news again, and something that disturbed me came up again. Now, many of you probably know from other videos that I am a very anti-emergency manager. Emergency managers to me is just a huge scam, a way for politicians and higher-ups to milk cities dry that are already in crisis, completely collapse and destroy them, and then keep them under a single power. And any of you have been looking what's going on in Michigan, Detroit, Saginaw, Flint, a couple of our major cities have been appointed by the governor, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, emergency managers. These emergency managers have abundant power. There's literally nothing they can't do. When they want to do something, they do it. Tough shit. No voting, no nothing. Emergency managers have the final say. It's my way. That's it. So the former Saginaw emergency manager is coming to Flint to replace the emergency manager that just up and left here. Which is okay. But what's disturbing is, well, let me add this bit. Emergency managers are supposed to be put in place in a crisis for a temporary time. Temporary. Just to get the city back up or figure out whatever problem there is, and then the mayor goes back to run the city. Right now, these mayors being treated like little bitches. They have no worth. Actually, at one time, our current mayor was pretty much laid off. He just got into office. Emergency manager came in and laid him off. Took away his salary, took away everything. It was a battle for him to get even that back. And sadly, even though he hasn't had a chance to do anything as mayor, because when your city is under emergency management, you're saying you're a mayor doesn't mean anything. It literally means nothing. You have no power, no say-so, no nothing. The emergency manager has it. The emergency manager is now your mayor. But they can't call him a mayor because if there's a mayor, then he had to follow rules and guidelines. But no. He's the emergency manager. So on the news, they said because this emergency manager left Saginaw, they're going to put in a temporary emergency manager. But they were talking about how great Saginaw's starting to do, his house coming up, and how the finances are getting better. So to me, that'd be like, all right, you're putting in a temporary emergency manager. Which emergency manager is supposed to be temporary in the first damn place? But then they kept emphasizing on the word permanent. He'll be a temporary emergency manager until we have a permanent emergency manager. Well, no longer is... Wait a minute. I don't think they even call it emergency manager. They call it a city manager. Or something like... They use a different word. People, these are still emergency managers. So changing their titles while they're in their position is not changing what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be emergency. They come in and they go. Well, if you're an emergency manager, would you want to fix the city? Because if you fix the city, guess who don't have a job no more? Guess who's not needed no more? So what incentive do these emergency managers have to improve the city? I mean, they may improve it enough so it looks like they're doing something, but they're not going to improve it to the point where they can be released of emergency management status, because that puts them out of a job. And then why are these journalists and stuff emphasizing on the words permanent manager, permanent? There's nothing supposed to be permanent about this position, okay? And a lot of these places fought and did not want these damn emergency managers in here in the first place. Flint was one of them that fought it. And now we have everything we had to sustain to sustain our city has been auctioned, sold, pawned off. Right now we are dependent. But before we was internally dependent. We had our own garbage trucks, we had our own utility trucks, our own, parks and recreation trucks. We had our own everything. Mowing crew, everything was internal. Everything was city owned. We had new vehicles, we had dump trucks, we had backhoes, we had everything. Our city was self-contained. Now we had some corruption and money went places it wasn't supposed to go. And then the economy went bad, yes. But we still had a way to control and run and maintain our city. Now all that has been sold and every job has been outsourced to people who just happen to know the governor. Companies, our garbage service, our everything has been outsourced. Literally right now, if we don't pay these people from out of town or out of state, sometimes out of country, we won't have waste management, waste services. We won't have anything. So how is that helping? That's another video. Once again, they're trying to emphasize the word permanent. Now, any of you guys out there from Michigan have an insight that maybe I'm wrong, please let me know. From what I know, what I understand is that the emergency manager comes in, supposed to fix the problem, and then get the hell out. That's what a mayor's there for. The mayor runs the city. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel. Like always, take care, have a great day. But also remember, people, they're putting the sheet over everyone's head. They're putting the wool over everyone's eyes. I don't know how else to say it. Keep your eyes open. Keep your mind clear. Think about what's going on. Take care, guys. Bye.